Billy Bridwell, Keystone Benefits Division.
Hey Billy, it's Reed.
Hey Reed, what's up, man?
Man, I'm in Tampa. How about you?
I'm in Tampa too.
Man, we should get together for coffee.
Dude, let's do it. I'm looking forward to it.
All right. Catch
Absolutely.
You there.
All right, see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Brokers are sharp and they have a lot to say. My favorite comedian has a great show that inspired me to capture broker insights in a fun way to share with you. This is Brokers and Cars Getting Coffee. Sometimes we have cars, most times we have coffee, but we always have great insights about the employee benefits industry.
Cars.
Yeah.
Getting coffee.
We have a car.
We have a car.
We have coffee.
We have coffee.
What was your first car?
I can't even remember the year. It was an old Nissan Pulsar, and had the hand. It was 5-speed, had handbrake in the center, so it didn't matter whether it was summer or winter. Didn't matter, man. You get that thing going, you pull it left and hit that and slide it around corners.
In fact, we're here today in Tampa, Florida, at the Q4 Live conference.
Yep.
So Billy, you're the classic salesman yourself, and when you go into an employer, tell me about how you uncover that need for their benefits, etc.
We get into a business conversation of how to transfer risk, and then we want them to understand that, okay, if we can have an impact on transferring this risk and reducing your cost, what are you going to do to redeploy that capital? So if it's a small group, what are you going to do to redeploy $10,000? If it's a large group, mega group, what are you going to do to redeploy $1 million that we've just impacted your spend, whether it's fully insured premium or whether it's claim spend or whatever it is? What are you going to do to redeploy that to make your company better? What are you going to do to redeploy that to make your company better? So when we start having those conversations, those are fun. It's not about selling a product. It's not about selling a thing. It's about solving a transfer of risk.
What's the craziest client story that you've got for me today?
24 years ago, I had this guy, I made an appointment with him, and he comes into my office. He's sitting on that side of the desk, I'm sitting on this side of the desk. And as we're talking about individual health insurance and life insurance that he was interested in, he's going right along in his sentence and asking me questions, and I just didn't acknowledge that he kept doing that. He kept blowing on his arms like that the entire meeting. I don't know what his issue was. He never had like an issue that he put down on the application, but the whole time he sat there, he just kept blowing up. Literally what I'm doing right now is what he was doing.
What's one thing you've changed in the last 3 years that you think has really made a difference for you?
A couple things. One, how quickly can we get to know?
Not like the early Billy Bridwell salesperson.
No, no. Hopefully that makes it in. Two would be just the importance of understanding that the employer, understanding how to articulate to the employer as a team, as a Keystone Benefits Division team, the control of spend. Employers are like crying uncle.
Right.
Because there is a real issue. There's one thing to be like, oh man, this is really expensive, I can't afford it. Really, I probably can, but I can't afford it. There's another to be like, oh no, literally, we can't do this anymore. I see it going to a more transparent, more unbundled, and I don't necessarily mean reference-based price, I just mean unbundled in the sense of the employer truly being educated on how to solve this price issue, this cost, spend issue.
Yeah. You've been a fan of advocacy for a long time,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't explain advocacy to a client by saying, hey, this is an advocacy program.
Right.
You describe it in different ways around what it can do for them, right?
Right. People don't understand. I mean, quite honestly, I'm in the benefits business and have been for 25 plus years, and I don't always understand the best way to access either my plan or the medical community or involve, ask a question. But that health advocate can be that first line of defense. I've been doing this forever and I can't remember it all, but I can remember an 800 number, or I can remember I got to pull this card out. Oh, I'll call that, and then they can help me.
Is it unfair being this good looking and being a salesman in our industry?
I don't know how to take that.
Ellen later.
Yes. Talk to Ellen. Thank you. Definitely my better half. Cool.
Thanks, Billy.
Thanks for
Always appreciate hanging with you.
Appreciate you, man.
Take care.
Thank you. And I was paying my auto premium. And the guy's desk was my agent, his family friend, mounded up with papers. And I was standing in his doorway, I'll never forget it. And I said, man, you look busy. He said, I am busy. You looking for a job? I said, are you hiring? And from there, I got into the insurance business. He just kept blowing on his arms like that. I don't know.
Now, here's what I know. I know Billy Bridwell of 2020 is going to ask a question about, are you okay?
I couldn't risk the sale.
But young Billy Bridwell didn't. How many times have we been in those situations? Oh my
Oh yeah,
gosh, that
it's
is
true
so
story.
funny.
Honest to God.